Hey guys, this is a live recorded game. We're playing on Himayama against our opponent here. We're not sure who he is. We'll try to do a Mongol game here, and then I don't know if we'll have enough space to record some of our other games. Had some pretty good games today, some pretty good matchups. Played kind of hot and cold, so kind of took a big break and getting back at it, and hopefully we're kind of warm enough to do some good games here. I'm not bumping into anything. He's coming from the bottom side. We already got 3 sheep. He's gonna clean up our bottom side. We're just gonna take his side. We already picked up 3 from our side, so if we get all the sheep on his side, we don't know if those 2 that he's got are from his side or from our side. So there's a potential that we can be like 2 or 3 sheep ahead here. It's a good sign. He's only on 3, and I think his route was like a little bit like that. So I do think we still have some sheep on our side. It's a good deal. I think it's by the corner, so I'm going to cut in over here. Excuse me. Okay, he's went in, so we got to go to the corner now. We could have tried racing him to over here for whatever's left over there, but just kind of tough to deal with the positioning, and we still don't have move maneuver arrow for quite a while, or speed arrow, so without that it's hard to really pull off. We're like this. Oh, our opponent is named Bubbles here. Opening Mangonite here is definitely risky. Not necessarily ideal. Probably easier to open Keshik. It's just with Keshik, sometimes you can get excuse me. It can be easier sometimes to just mess up some micro and throw the fight versus kind of chipping away with Mangonite and then coming in with a Keshik switch. But you have to be careful about how you take your fights early. Like if you take a bad fight too soon, too early, you can be in a rough spot. One extra sheep from over here. Not a great haul, but good enough. We might have to try to get up to Empire ASAP. I'll throw one more on gold here. That's a hotkey I think I might add in as for my Gurs. Because the pain to hit my upgrade sometimes. Okay, switch to stable now. Keshik. One more, yep, one more on there is fine. Okay, it's gonna be a nice little strafe attack. Okay. I just tilted him a little bit. I would guess, because it does seem a little premature. Maybe he just didn't want to deal with his woodline getting messed up, which is a big possibility. Um, 1685 elo, so he's definitely not bad elo. He's definitely got great elo. I mean, good elo. I mean, it's not like a bad player per se. He's right on the, you know, I guess it all depends on perspective. I mean, compared to a pro player, you might be considering 1700 on the bad range. Yeah, so this was, you know, good pressure there. Got more coming to help us out here. Shutting down his wood. Archery ranges is up. And this is one thing that like we're doing now properly. We gotta get our upgrades back. So that's one thing I'm gonna go do that right now. I'm gonna change a hotkey for my resources gathered. I'm gonna change a hotkey for resource buildings because it is really a pain trying to upgrades and stuff. Economy buildings, technology buildings. Select all mercenaries, select all men, select all systems, select all girls, select all pastures. So, not pastures. I don't want anything to overlap either. Game. Canceling. Cancel last item in production queue. Cancel all items in production queues of selected buildings. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of B and N. And I don't think I use it for anything else. Because it just gets really annoying sometimes doing this. Canceling it can come in handy. Sometimes I'm scared to hit delete all. So maybe we'll leave that as N. And cancel the last item, we'll leave that as that. I click to clear. So now we go to building selection. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to cycle. I just want to select. Select all town centers, barracks, stables, workshops, religious buildings, keeps, blacksmiths, mills, hunting cabins. And this one I'll have to tab through. Alright, well, we'll do B. Select all girls, B. Select all pastures, no. Select all ubus, no. Could be ubus too, and then we could just cycle through and get our upgrade. Because I sometimes looking for the ubu is a pain in the butt. So do that boo. Okay, as B, boo, B. Select all ubus. Pagodas, no. Granaries, no. Villages, no. Packed buildings, no. Outposts, wind towers, markets, docks, we already have. Mining camps, B. Lumber camps, B. Select all mills, hunting cabins, B. Select all blacksmiths, F4. Universities and madrasas, we're going to put that as well on F4. All keeps F5, that's fine. Select the religious buildings, empty. Maybe 5 of my scouts, monks are my 4. So we could do select all religious buildings as a double click. That'll be kind of nice because that'll keep that kind of integrated with itself. And you know something I've been thinking about? Sometimes in a super late game when you're rallying a ton of stuff, and your units are just rallying, you want them to attack move. But you know your enemies in your base, your units everywhere, it's hard to box everything. Select all military on screen. Would be actually... Select all military units on screen. So I can't use the escape key to do this. Okay. Select all military on screen. That seems like a useful. That might just be like, maybe I wonder if I double down on like the F keys. Because F1 I really only use if I'm playing Ottomans or Byzantines for now. So select the military units, being that double F1 won't hurt. Though it is kind of far. Oh, actually, select the military units on screen. Drag camera. Okay, no longer we're gonna have a drag camera. Okay, I think that's pretty nice, being able to use my mouse button on the top, my roll wheel. I can just click that and that will select all my units on my screen. My military units I can just A move. So for like late game rallying stuff, that can be kind of useful. And then like cycling through exit menu. So it's through unit types. We're going to switch this up. What cycles through selected unit types? Push to talk. Jesus Christ. Everything. Clear this. Okay. So, it's going to be some pretty big changes in terms of how I do stuff, but we'll do the cycle through selected unit types like this. Cycle through selected buildings. Can I do that? Cycle through landmarks. Okay, so I could do that there too. So I'm cycling through units, I'm cycling through landmarks with that. Oh, we'll just try this for now and see how it goes. I don't mind that cycling. I saw my last attack notification. I'll leave that on spacebar. That's how I used to have it, and sometimes I miss it for sure. Okay. Well, it's already getting to be a pretty long video. I'll put it on pause, and we'll search for our next game. Okay, we found a game. We have our opponent here, and we're going to be playing on Relic River. And I think what we're going to try is an Avicid military wing. 1 TC kind of all-in play. Pseudo all-in. We are going to have a little bit of gold production, and we're going to kind of scale it as we go. And this actually might be really good because he's going to want to go fast castle.
مستعد بكل أمرك كما تشاء بما تأمر. أعمل. هنا أوامر. فارس. أصعد على ظهر الحصان. ماذا؟ كشاف.
Now we're just going to rally 5 villagers here on the food.
أجل. مع الأوامر. سأنفذ. مستعد. أمرك.
And we will get temporarily like population block, but we're not actually going to be like missing any resources because of it. Or missing any villager time. Plenty of time.
مستعد. كشاف. استعدوا. مستعدة. مستعد. سأنفذ. مستعد.
And basically we're going to just rotate villagers onto wood during our age up here. And I've got a bad feeling that we're behind our scout. Guess not. Just felt that way is all.
سأذهب. أمرك. فارس. أجل.
Okay, a couple more drop-offs too, and we gotta be cognizant of our gold here. This village is gonna drop off, and then we're gonna send them on to wood over here. Actually, we'll go right here. Okay, now we're just gonna rally up till we get to 10 on wood. We're gonna need one of these guys to build a mill for us too. Right here. Like that. Actually, you can just stay on that and stay on the berries. Okay, getting sheep here, which is nice. I think it's one more, yep. I want to check out his base. We're on 10 on food now, so we're going to rally onto... We're going to send 1 to gold. We'll send 1 to gold. And then we'll rally here to food. We're at like 10 to food, we'll go up to 14.
القرويون أيها القرويون تحت
Him going Dark Age here is kind of interesting. Our opponent is called Red Ball. For some, it's kind of funny, but like now that like it's changed, like you don't even notice it, like who your opponent is.
لدي مهمة سأبدأ العمل
ما حاجتك؟
ما حاجتك؟
أتريد أن ألتقط الحطب؟ أوامرك يس.
What's the fresh foodstuffs? Cancel this. That in queue.
الفارس مستعد. بكل سأركب. أجل. استعدوا أيها الجنود. قضي الأمر.
شهد جيد أجل. مرحبا.
This will be
جاهزة
8,
للعمل.
9. There's one over there, so we gotta drop one more.
جاهزة للعمل.
Not sure what he's doing.
إلى المعركة.
أنا فاري أجل. مرحب سأنطلق.
يا قوم حضرت الأوامر. نعم بالطبع. هيا لنذهب.
We get nice and close to him before we start shooting. There we go, he noticed in time.
سيروا أيها الرماحون. أيها الرماح المسير.
Oh, that's not good. Losing an archer there is really bad.
وصل الكشافة. أتحرك الآن. شدوا أقواس الرماح. الرامي مستعد. أيها الرماة.
And normally I do I keep just cranking units here, but we're gonna drop a ram. Actually, do I need to drop a ram? I don't need to drop a ram yet. That'd be maybe a little bit greedy.
أيها الرماة. هي الأوامر.
We'll go check out what he's got going on up there.
شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة. انتبهوا أيها الرجال. هيا أسرعوا. أوامرك يا سيدي. أجل.
We'll just drop a second range here.
ما حاجتك؟
Oh, our resources are kind of shit right now, huh? Yeah, we can get some extra wood here.
الآن إلى تأدية. جاهزون. القوس جاهز. ما حاجته؟ لدي
We're
مهمة.
gonna grab one villager. We're just gonna drop a tower over here.
وصل الكشافة.
Just old Mongol habits die hard, I guess. Going heavy. One stable's up.
مرني. استعدوا أيها الجنود. اثبتوا يا قوم. حضرت الأوامر.
I'd like to get boot camp.
السهم مشغول.
Actually, before I get boot camp, let's get this. We'll get one more village under food here.
الرماحون. الآن إلى تأدية الواجب.
Get a camel archer too, because he's going.
أعدوا أنفسكم. أوامرك يا سيدي. استعدوا أيها الجنود.
Where's this villager? Okay, villager's coming. We'll drop this tower right there. So something to here.
ما هي الأوامر؟ الخيار. يا قوم. أجل. مرحبا.
Oh, he's stealing my deer from here? Or he's just killing him? He's just killing him.
الرامي مستعد.
Okay. Oh, we rallied one to there. Now we're just gonna rally to wood, basically.
ارفعوا الرماح. وصل الكشافة. بالطبع. أفعل ذلك. الخيالة مستعدون. الفارس سأركب. اطلع. كلا. الآن إلى تأدية الواجب. الخيالة. ضعوا سروجكم. أنصتوا يا رجال.
جاهزة للعمل.
Okay, let's get that upgrade. And then we'll rally a couple more villagers onto
ما حاجته؟
gold here.
أعدوا أنفسكم. جهزوا السهم. انتبه حالا. الآن إلى تأدية. اتبعوا الأوامر. أجل لدي مهمة. سيتم تشييد ذلك. جاهزون للعمل. سأبدأ.
نحن القرويون بحاجة إلى الأوامر.
يا قوم، حضر. الخيال أنا ذاهب. لدي مهمة. سأنطلق. ما حاجتك؟
استعدوا جميعا.
استعدوا. أحدهم يطلق على ذاهبين. هيا أيها الرماة. حان الوقت. أنصتوا. استعدوا. تحركوا يا رجال. استعدوا أيها الجنود.
الأوامر قادمة.
أعدكم. أعطني الأوامر.
لدي مهمة. ساعدني هذا. لدي مهمة.
الأوامر قادمة.
أجل. مرحبا. سأبدأ العمل.
أجل. أتحرك الآن. أنا متجه.
جاهزة للأمر. سأفعل.
أصغوا. يا قوم.
أجل.
انتبهوا. أمرك يا سيدي مستعد. انتبهوا.
استعدوا.
انتبهوا. أنصتوا.
الآن إلى تأدية الواجب.
ما حاجته؟
انتبهوا لنذهب.
We're gonna go around.
جاهزون للعمل. أنا أجمع الفاكهة. سامي هذا. إنهم يطلقون هنا. أمرك سيدي.
It's really annoying that he's finding all my gold like that, but okay.
أيها الرماة استعدوا.
أنصتوا يا إلى الأمام الآن. اقتلوا حركوا أيها الجنود. سأنفذ. أسمعوا. سيروا إلى الأمام حالا.
يا قوم. شد.
وصلت الوقت. اثبتوا الآن.
الأوامر قد أصغوا. مفهوم. أمرك يا سيدي.
أنصتوا يا رجال.
استعدوا أيها الجنود.
أنصتوا.
جاهزون. شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة.
تقدموا معا وتعرضوا إلى
أيها الرماة. حان الوقت. أجل. مرحبا أيها الرماة. استعدوا. اتبعوا الأوامر. أمرك سيدي. سيروا إلى الأمام. سأفعل.
مصطفى سأفعل.
اثبتوا الآن. شدوا. تحركوا أيها الرماة. أيها الرماة. تقدموا. قضي الأمر. أيها الرماة. تقدموا. أحدهم يطلق علينا. كونوا متاهبين. جاهزون أيها الخيالة. نعم بالطبع. أيها الرماة. الخيالة مستعدون. أمرك سيدي. اتبعوا الأوامر. اثبتوا. شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة. اصطفوا أيها الرماة. الخيالة مستعدون. سيروا إلى الأمام. كونوا أيها الرماة. شدوا أقواس. قضي الأمر. ردوا القوس.
تتعرضوا للقاء. أيها الخيالة شدوا على المهاميز.
أيها الرماة. سيروا إلى الأمام.
جاهزوا. اركبوا أيها الخيالة. أيها الخيالة إلى الأمام.
أيها الرماة. استعدوا. تحركوا أيها الرماة. اذهبوا أيها الرماة. كونوا
جاهزون كما تشاء.
شدوا أقواسكم.
ما أوامرك يا سيدي؟ اثبتوا الخيالة كما تشاء.
كونوا متأهبين أيها الرماة.
جاهزون. ضعوا سروجكم.
أجل. أصغوا. سيتم تشييد ذلك.
Not getting our tax here is a bad thing, to say the least.
تشييد ذلك.
ما حاجتك؟
ما حاجته أيها الرماة؟ حان الوقت. السهم مشهور.
Okay, he took this down.
الخيالة
Not end of the world.
سروجكم. اثبتوا
أيها الرماة. شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة.
I want to get my upgrades here, because I think he's got upgrades. Yeah, he's got
أيها
upgrades.
الرماة. أمرك.
السهم في أنصت. أسمع. أنصتوا. انتبهوا.
فرح.
القرويون هنا. سيتم استعدوا جميعا.
كونوا متأهبين.
جاهزون. تقدموا.
أيها الرماة. أمرك.
اصطفوا.
هيا كونوا متاهبين. أيها الرماة حان الوقت.
انتبهوا.
كونوا
اثبتوا. سأنفذ. سأفعل.
أيها الرماة.
اصطفوا. اسمعوا.
أيها الرماة تحركوا. أيها الرماة شدوا.
سيروا إلى الأمام.
Get that.
اصغوا. سأقطع الحطب.
شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة. أيها الرماة. نعم بالطبع. أيها الرماة تحركوا. أيها الرماة. أيها الرماة استعدوا.
تحركوا أيها الجنود.
Okay, we're letting him get a little bit of an expansion there.
لدي مهمة.
But I think behind this we're gonna do something sneaky.
عالم كما تشاء.
We're gonna try to do something sneaky.
شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرماة.
أجل. أنا
Okay,
متجهة.
that's fine.
سأنطلق. سأبدأ العمل. أجل. القرويون مستعدون وحاضرون. أجل.
I'm gonna go like
مرحبا.
this.
كونوا متأهبين. كونوا سأفعل. شدوا أيها الرماة حان الوقت.
انتبهوا. هيا بنا.
أيها الرماة استعدوا. الرامي مستعد.
انتبهوا.
Let's go like you guys.
تحركوا
You
أيها
guys can go be my raiding force. These guys and these guys.
أنصتوا يا رجال.
أيها الرماة حان الوقت. العدو. كونوا متأهبين.
انتبهوا كما تشاء.
شدوا أيها الرماة. اذهبوا أيها الرماة.
الخيل. اثبتوا الآن. أنصتوا. سيروا إلى الأمام.
أيها الرماة.
انتبهوا. سأفعل. جاهزون.
جاهزون للعمل.
الخيال مستعد.
لدي مهمة. سأبني.
ما حاجتك؟
ما حاجتك؟ كونوا متأهبين.
أنصتوا. لنذهب.
أيها الرماة حان الوقت.
Okay, we can almost age up here.
إلى الأمام الآن. حالا. أنصتوا يا أفعل. انتبهوا.
Okay, come on for a little raid here. I'd like to get some more camels in.
اثبتوا الآن. سأنفذ.
Okay, it's a nice little raid.
أسمعوا. كما تشاء. أسمعوا. سأفعل. تحت هجوم. أنصتوا. انتبهوا.
شدوا أقواس.
هيا بنا. اثبتوا الآن.
للهجوم.
انتبهوا. انتبهوا.
شدوا أقواس. أيها الرماة تقدموا. أيها الرماة اذهبوا. أيها الرماة.
الطفوس. مرني. أنصتوا يا رجال. انتبهوا. لنذهب.
أعطني أمرا.
انتبهوا.
ما حاجته؟ استعدوا. سريعا. أحدهم سأفتح لنا.
أنصتوا. أي أوامر. أنصتوا.
سيروا إلى الأمام. أيها
ما
الرماة.
أوامرك يا سيدي؟ نحن تحت هجوم.
I definitely gotta look the age up now.
أمرك يا سيدي. مستعد.
جاهز للعمل.
أنصتوا.
مشكلة هنا. أيها الرماة استعدوا.
اطلع. كلا. لنذهب. الآلات جاهزون.
أيها الرماة. أيها الرماة تقدموا. أجل. شدوا. أعطني أمر.
الخيال.
جاهزة للعمل.
تحركوا أيها الرماة. اذهبوا أيها الرماة. سأفعل. نعم بالطابور. أيها الرماة تقدموا. شدوا. سيروا إلى الأمام. أيها الرماة. الأمر. أيها
Holy shit, that was bad.
شدوا. اذهبوا الآن كما تشاء. جاهزون.
أمر كما تشاء.
استعدوا جميعا.
أحدهم يطلق علينا. كونوا متأهبين. اتبعوا الأمر. أحدهم يطلق علينا.
أجل.
العربيون هنا. أيها الرماة.
جاهزون.
Yeah, that was really bad to say the least.
كونوا متأهبين. السهم مشدود.
Oh, I didn't get my boot camp? That's really bad.
الأوامر إذا فلتتحركوا.
Oh shit.
الرومان تحركوا أيها الرومان. أمر جاهز للعمل. سيأتي. شدوا أقواسكم.
اصغوا.
مرن. تقدموا إلى الأمام راكبين.
I was killing a bunch of villagers too.
كونوا متأهبين. أيها الرومان تقدموا. شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرومان. لدي مهمة.
الأوامر.
حركوا. القياد سأرفع الحطب. لا حاجتك. سأبدأ العمل. نتعرض للقصف. أيها الرومان استعدوا.
ما حاجتك؟
أجل. مرحبا. سأبني هذا. أيها الرومان
مرن.
شدوا أقواسكم أيها الرومان.
He's building rams. I'm surprised because I thought I had a really good like position here, and nothing.
نعم.
مصطفون.
Maybe I just lost too many units.
جاهزون. أيها الخيول
تحركوا أيها الرومان. نحن القرويون بحاجة إلى الأوامر.
مصطفون.
أجمعوا الحرومات السهام. مفهوم وينفذ في الحال. نحن نتعرض للإطلاق. أنصتوا قولا. الأوامر أنفذ الأوامر قادمة. إنهم يطلقون علينا. جهزوا أنفسكم أيها استعدوا. تحركوا أيها الجنود. سنهاجم. انتبهوا سيفعلوا ذلك. الأوامر استعد. رماة السهام كما تأمر سيدي. الأوامر جاهزوا. أنا سأبدأ. نحن سنبدأ الهجوم. انتبهوا جيدا. رماة السهام ستأتي رماة السهام كما تأمر سيدي. انتبهوا سيفعلوا ذلك. تحركوا في عجالة أيها الرماة.
Yeah, if I had that big mass and I did that, maybe it works out better. I'm surprised with all the villager kills and how long we kept them off of gold. I guess I forgot to get my military tax, which is kind of a big thing. Maybe over gathered gold. And then he went second TC. He went second TC much later then. We lost a villager sometime early. I guess I could have walked around his base and harassed his woodline, but it felt like he had enough cap to harass me. But it does look like there was some time here. There's a little bit of a window here that I could have been doing some damage. And somehow he massed a lot more units than me. Oh yeah, because Yumi are cheap. And then we traded out. And I kind of started cutting off production there. I guess this big push, we had to deny this big push. That's the other thing. We didn't get like just a little bit of stone to upgrade our tower. Like just a little bit of stone to upgrade our tower would have been a pretty big deal. And then this fight, like we tried to force this fight, which is just not a good fight that we pushed there. I mean, I felt like we were ahead in terms of villager kills up to this point, right? And then this is where we took that bad fight and he started to scale his army really big. And then another thing is too, just production buildings. I felt like we were on less production buildings. He's got 3 ranges, 2 stables, but everything trains faster. So who knows at that time how many I actually had. I might have dropped a couple more. Like this barracks I didn't even use. 4 ranges, 4 stables. So I had the production. I think I just needed to be harassing with like a little army on the back here a little bit more. With like horsemen and camels. Like when I was killing villagers for like with with camels and basically one-shotting vills with the raids. That was really good. And if I had been doing that behind like this massing here, so yeah, good game to our opponent. Like he played it very well, and we just didn't rotate as we should have. But it was interesting to see. I was gonna say resources gathered. It felt like we were ahead because of idle time and villager kills. So we were definitely ahead in terms of resources, but it just becomes a thing of, you know, how you invest those units. And us not getting boot camp is huge. I thought I got boot camp and I forgot that I didn't. So that's one of those things where it's like plus I think it's 15% health to your whole army. Um, you know, during these fights, 15% boost to your health is big. Like I should have had it before the 10-minute mark is how I usually have it on my build. So not having it here in time is a pretty big deal. So, you know, take this fight with plus 15% health, you know, maybe we don't drop down to here, maybe we float up here, you know, because that's kind of what the build is meant to do, you know, and then you know, keep that little bit of an edge, and then we would scale a little bit better. You can see there's always a little bit of a difference because he's doubling down on Yumi, but even so, we just needed to crank out maybe a couple more production buildings sooner. This harassment by these couple of spears too, we just like idled our villagers and ran them around. But honestly, we should have just sent like a couple archers to go take care of it, and just put it on a separate control group and just control that control group. And sometimes it just becomes a thing of just like being lazy and complacent and just not like wanting to like micro an additional control group. But it's just like it's gonna be way more worth like just sending a couple archers and microing this, cleaning this up. You know, think about like this. I built a mining camp down here. Oh, was he on docks? When did he go docks? Oh, he went docks early on. I didn't even see this. And I was wondering why he was delayed. And that's why his food eco was actually so good. I was like, how is his food eco so good? Like he's got just to come some farms, he's run out of sheep. And now I see why, because he went docks down here. And this is why he saw my gold, because I was inside of his vision. Oh man. What a punk move by me. Yeah, barracks, docks here. I was like, you know, it's weird he's going Dark Age Spearman. I didn't even realize he had a dock down here this whole game. That's a big thing. You know, after we took tempo here, we could have cleaned this all up here. Like cleaned up his investment on these fishing ships. Holy, I mean, he doesn't get dividends from this stuff, but now he got basically 5 villagers, more than 5 villagers, but at least 5 villagers worth. In terms of tempo, it's even bigger if you kill these early. So that's a big mistake. Something definitely to look out for on Relic River is that people will drop little docks and pick up the shoreline fish. Up here, there's no shoreline fish. Okay, so it's just down below. It's just down below. So, all right. Well, good little learning experience for this map. Good little learning experience for Abbasid gameplay. I do like the 1TC military wing. It does feel pretty strong. You can mass a ton of units, but there's a lot of things to get. Your fresh food stuffs, your eco techs, your boot camps, or all these little things that you want to get. And then even when you do all of that, it's important to take your fights. That's another thing. Like my camel rating should have been immaculate here, because camels are faster than horsemen. So I should have definitely controlled this a lot better. These raids on the backside. And I could have shut this down with a little bit of better vision. And honestly, I forgot that my villager walked up through here. I thought my villager walked down and through here and would have spotted like a dog bay, but I didn't even think about it. But I thought that my villager had walked through here, and I wanted him to, and I didn't even like think to double check. And like when I saw my villager later on walking through here, it didn't even like register in my mind that I needed him to come through here to check this. So kind of a really big mistake on my part. And yeah, I was really confused how he was, you know, cranking out that much food, because he's got, you know, his crow storehouse, but it's not enough to really put him back in the game. So is what it is. and he got his gold up real strong there at the end. So we needed to, you know, we couldn't really ram push here. We needed to. There's a little bit of a timing here where we could have wrapped around the back and hit him a little bit harder. So, and then from there, find that dock, get boot camp, keep producing army, and yeah, we could have just kept taking fights because we had gone villager kills and raiding behind the scenes with camo archers. Kind of the amount of units he has to commit to effectively deny the camo archers is actually quite a few. So. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this game. Thank you guys for watching, and yeah, or for this video, and I'll see you all on the next one.